Are you guys ready for someone who is twice as tall as me, twice as handsome, and twice as dark as I am? I did that out of order. I made it sound weird. He's a local legend in the comedy scene, and he is performing this Friday at the fire station. Please put your hands together for John Grimes!
Megan Cook, keep it going for Megan, everybody. She's the best. Best in the biz. Knew you were gonna like that. Is this on? Hey, shit! Megan Cook, best in the biz, everybody. You didn't hear me just say that. I don't know how microphones work. I've only been doing this for like 7 years. I'm John Grimes. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for this packed house. It's great to see everybody. This is my crowd. I like boomers. I'm not afraid to say it. I love them. I didn't have parents. I look out here, I'm like, this could have gone better for me. Any of you could have just scooped me up in the 80s and we'd be fine. I got into law school. You'd be proud of that. I quit, but I mean, I got in. You could brag to your friends for like one Thanksgiving. Yeah. Wine. I've never been here before. Normally, I would not be welcome in an establishment with a membership fee. Ironically, you know, I'm here doing this, but I think I'll be back. I don't know much about wine. Like, I would like to learn. Like, what's the difference between a Merlot and a Sauvignon? I don't know. I don't know what one. I know, like, red goes with animals that's blood is red on your plate, I guess. I'm more like a soda sommelier. Like, I know what sodas go with foods, like pizza. Dark soda goes with pizza, every time. Not any weird shit like Dr. Pepper either, like Pepsi, regular Pepsi. I root for the underdog, fuck Coke. Fuck Coca-Cola. Yeah, like, I think too, Mountain Dew is kind of like the house wine of sodas. It goes with everything. That is my preferred beverage. My in-laws come, I fry up some salmon. Might give them some Code Red, some different shit. A lot of Mountain Dews out there. You guys look like a big Mountain Dew crowd. Moving on. I think I know the answer to this already. I've been judging you guys all for an hour. Did anyone here grow up poor by chance? All right, okay, that's good, nice. Me too. Probably tell that by my posture and my demeanor. I don't like to make my parents feel too bad about how poor we were, but we would gather around the TV, and of course we did nothing but watch TV, and we would watch shit like Roseanne and be like, someday guys, we can do this. The key is when you stop at the gas station, don't go in. That is how to save money. Stay at the pump. Do not get lottery scratchers and cigs and Mountain Dew. Just stay moving. And we will be equal to the poorest family ever depicted in U.S. media. We can do it. We can do it. One thing I miss about being poor is the food. I mean, I still eat it, but I miss having to eat it. Now I just feel like shit when I eat shit because I can like go to Whole Foods and buy whatever I want, not to brag, and I don't. I'm like, no, I think I will go to Sheetz. I think a gas station hot dog is probably what healthy men in their 40s eat. Just get a colonoscopy afterwards, it's fine. They can detect hot dogs, all kinds of other fried stuff. My mom was good at fusion cooking. She was one of the best cooks around. She would fuse stuff like mac and cheese and hot dogs, Pop-Tarts and butter. That was a good recipe I used to like a lot. Cancer and diabetes, that was a fun fusion. Thanks, Mom. What kid before school doesn't need 600 grams of sugar dipped in, but like, what the fuck is a Pop-Tart? Does anyone know? No, it's a goddamn weird poor people food. And you know what? Tomorrow morning for breakfast, Pop-Tarts and butter. That's what's happening. 'Cause I'm real. Never forget where I came from. Although I try a lot. Another fun thing about being a little poor kid was sports. You know, with sports you need a lot of gear. You need sneakers. You need a ride to practice. Parents were busy. Star Trek: The Next Generation is not going to watch itself. That syndication is there. People want that show. And I'm not better than Star Trek. I mean, I'm pretty cool, but come on. So we would do these like sports. That was actually a lot of our healthcare too, was sports related. When they found out you get a free physical when you sign up for a sport, it's like, guess what? Spring sport, fall sport. You better do it. Better go play baseball. Find out if your spine's crooked. Good luck, buddy. Good luck. Probably gonna be great. Some weird doctor, maybe some guy who just shows up to school every year is gonna grab your balls and be like, clean bill of health. Like, how do you tell stuff from that? What is it? Do you have balls? Great, go. Like, what is the fucking medical expertise required in that? None. It kept me healthy. Posture's still bad, but I'm healthy nonetheless. It wasn't that bad. I did enter one time a punt, pass, and kick contest. You guys know football, little stuff, yeah. Not the worst day of my life, but definitely probably top 10. I don't know. I guess the day started off rainy and cold, not ideal for outdoor sporting events, especially when you wear glasses and your cousin's hand-me-down sneakers that have no sole left. Little slick on the field there, but I digress. I'm real, I can play sports. Punt, pass, and kick contest. 3 kids showed up. The 2 other kids who showed up were our brothers, I assume still. Their dad was a football coach at the private school 10 minutes away. And he was like Tiger Woods. He had these dudes outside in the summertime running with like parachutes on their back and shit. One of them went to Georgetown University on a double academic and football scholarship. I went to a school 30 minutes away from my hometown, and my mom gave me $20 and a pack of Marb Lights and the pat on the back when I left. Not ready to compete. This would be a lesson, though, that would serve me many times in life. People are going to be better than you. You're going to get shamed. You're going to get rejected. You know what? Be a comedian. It's fine. Rejection. I bomb so bad out there, I don't give a fuck if I bomb in here. My life is goddamn Nagasaki out there. This is a safe space. Bombing. Ooh. You're fucking brave. What was I saying? No, yeah, it just was a thing. So we're going down to the punt, pass, and kick. And Mr. Georgetown, he's pretty good. The next brother has the all-time rushing record for my high school still. It's been like 5 years since I got out of high school. 25. Obviously things are going great. And it's, he still has this record. Then there's me. Thank God it was raining to hide the fucking tears streaming down my face behind my goddamn crooked, bent, taped together Walmart glasses. I'm like, I'm gonna win this fucking shit. I'm gonna show them I can punt, pass, and kick. Can. And so I lost, obviously. I think you guys probably figured that out. And it wasn't all bad. I did have 10 dimes in my shoe, so that on my walk home, I could stop at a truck stop and get a hot chocolate. Because what 10-year-old doesn't know that they sell hot chocolate at truck stops and goes there by himself? This kind. You guys are getting a good picture. I'm giving you the whole backstory here. You can move on to the present sometime. So I took my 10 dimes. The lady didn't even charge me, so I had enough money for 4 little Debs that I ate on my walk home. And that is how I counted money until I was about 17 years old. It's not $1, it's 4 little Debs. That is currency. That was my crypto. It's gonna send me to an early crypto. So I ate a lot of shitty food when I was poor. Did another fun thing called layaway. This is a fun game. That's when you look at a bunch of shit you want, and then you get visitation of it until you pay off JCPenney, and then you get full custody. Ooh, I really want these Jinko jeans. It's July, I'll have these fuckers by homecoming. God damn it, I'm gonna wear them every day. That's Burger King's, I hate to use the word slave money, but Burger King's not a great job. You gotta work a lot of fucking Whopper machines to order some Jinkos in 1999, but yeah. visitation. It's weird too. Like, the lady at JCPenney men's department knew me. She knew my name because I filled out so many JCPenney credit card applications that she just like, all right, fuck, it must have been 3 months. Come on back. You probably aren't gonna still get it. You're 19, you make minimum wage, and you're a pizza boy who lives at home. Which sounds like the JCPenney card Target demo, by the way. She knew me, she was a nice lady. She'd let me like pet my jeans and try them on. This shit still fit. It was fun time. Fun time. So after that experience, growing up awesome how I did, excuse me. Thank you. I needed to get out. I needed to escape the projects. Well, the white projects, which is a trailer park. I needed to escape. And it was like a 30 for 30 ESPN documentary, like Allen Iverson grew up so hard and poor, and look at what he did. I'm like, that's me, I'm like this. Except not athletic or cool or rich or famous. But I had a guy, I had my own Iverson to get me out, was my brother. He went into the Army, I went into the Army. He should have gone into the Army, I should not have gone into the Army. Again, you guys have been hearing me talk for enough time to know that. It was okay, I didn't hate it. Until about 3 weeks in when my mania wore off and I was like, shit, I have 3 years and 49 weeks to go. Fuck. Maybe I should have stayed in that weird college half hour from my town. But I did the Army, you're welcome, don't clap, I don't care. I support one troop and I can barely support him through a day. But I was in there, I had a couple good stories. You go to boot camp and then you go to like school, right? You have to learn your trade. And but you still have to do all the stuff, like you gotta get up at 5 in the morning and do a bunch of push-ups and question your life choices and all that shit. And one day in particular, I don't like to objectify, I'm an ally, but this woman was so hot who had to hold my feet for sit-ups. I felt bad for her, just for many reasons, but the biggest reason was, there's not a delicate way to tell this story, but sometimes you're exerting athletic force and you're wearing government shorts that have underwear built in, and you look up on one of your sit-up attempts and a nut has popped out. In front of maybe the hottest woman I ever saw before like 2010. And that's a pretty shitty, embarrassing story. Until this part. Then my head went like this and I fucking projectile vomited. So now this lady is getting visually and sonically and just emotionally assaulted. You're only doing the push-ups for 2 minutes. This all happened within the span of 40 seconds. I'm like, hot lady, ball, barf. Like, holy shit. And in a way, that's a metaphor for my entire Army career. I think that's pretty much how the 4 years went. Yeah, I still remember her too. I wonder if she remembers me. I wonder if she's ever, like, Thanksgiving. She's got to be retired from the Army now. You only do like 20 years only. And, yeah, anyway, that really wasn't a joke. I just wonder about that lady. Hope she's doing okay and doesn't have that happen at her new job. I was really good at one thing in the Army, though. Anyone want to yell a guess? Drugs were after. All right, no guesses. I didn't hear that, but it's wrong. What I was good at was anger. I stood out in a fucking field of like incels and gang guys and fucking just people who want to murder, and they're like, this guy's the angriest guy we have ever seen, he needs help. First of all, that the Army has the infrastructure for anger management. Pretty funny if you think about it. Like, here's how you get recruited. Will you murder for college money? Are you mentally ill, and do you hate your life enough to ruin it for 4 to 20 years? Check, all right, you're in there. So you're in there with a bunch of people who might be a little angry to start out with. I don't want to judge, but anger management in the Army, that's next level. That's like alcoholism class up here with just wine out you just drink it all. That's like not the most productive. And it probably would have worked, except for anger management and therapy are fake. But we'll get to that shit in a little bit here. Any therapists in here? Okay, good. We're safe. Someone say a lot of mean things. But the anger thing, and it's funny too, because my brother would call me from like Fallujah, and he's like, yeah, I got a bus accident today, I broke my arm. Things are crazy over here. I'm like, what? Shut the hell up, bitch. I didn't get off until 6 o'clock today. I missed my online Madden time. Shut up about Fallujah. You're the one who wanted to do this. You tricked me. He's fine. He's fine. Don't worry about him. He's okay. We love each other like that. Enough to say the most hateful, mean shit you can imagine. That's brothers for you. I love him. I also love telling him how much better and smarter and better looking I am than him. That's like a great way to spend Thanksgiving. He likes it. As you can tell, I'm pretty good at comedy, but it wasn't my first dream. It was not. My first dream was to rap. I wanted to rap so fucking bad. I mean, I still do rap, but I wanted to be good at it and young and like it matter. Didn't happen. It's not because I'm white. Know what all you honkies are thinking. It's because I'm old. What the fuck am I gonna rap about now? Mortgagey mortgage. I hang out in wine bars with rich people. What a hard life. The fuck kind of rap is that? Not only did I have that barrier going for me, but my rhymes were righteous. I rapped for Christ. I rapped for Christ. You guys know Jesus? Love him. Love him so much. Rapped about the man. Think about a 12-year-old kid so in love with Jesus and rap that he's sitting in school writing shit about the Lord. Just great, great rhymes. I can't believe he did not bless me with a career of any sort, let alone rap. Not swearing in rap is very fucking hard. Like, I was a Beastie Boy. I was the fourth Beastie Boy, but I got kicked out. I was too beastie. I need to swear to rap. Will Smith don't gotta cuss in his rhymes to sell records, but I do. So fuck him and fuck you too. Eminem stole that from me. That's in my heart. Plus, I don't go around slapping Chris Rock and shit. I'm cooler than Will Smith and Eminem. Most of the other rappers that none of you have ever heard of or care about. Doesn't look like a rap crowd, no judgment. Maybe a Sesame Street episode in the 70s you let your kids watch. You're like, I'm turning this garbage off. Fucking Oscar the Grouch rapping. Now Oscar the Grouch does comedy. Welcome to the show. When you don't have parents, I mean I have them, but like I said earlier, not you guys. When you have the kind of parents I had, Oscar the Grouch is a fucking role model. You're just looking, you're watching 8-9 hours of TV a day. Like, okay, MTV. Thanks, Grandma, for buying us cable. I need to be watching a lot of MTV, a lot of HBO. God, what a warped way to live your life. Just TV being your parents. So I got a PhD in TV. I don't know if you guys like college, but media scholar, that's what happens. That's what happens. Yeah, you're all pretty quiet about that PhD. Can't look down on me anymore. I mean, you still can. Just please don't do it to my face. TV's rotten. I like to use my charisma from rapping and comedy to do my actual real dream. Starting a cult. I think I would be a very cool cult leader. I'm not mean. We grow our own stuff, potatoes, weed, Xanax. I call it Organics, that's a patent. Grow that shit fresh. Fresh Xanax, oh, right out of the bottle. I wouldn't sleep with anybody's wife as a cult leader. I don't need that. I'm not trying to be a savior. Your body, your choice. Your mind and your money, my choice. Give them both, I need it. I'd be a cool cult leader. Not a lot of them are successful though, other than Jesus. No offense. 25, that's 2,025 years of success for him. He is a Nepo baby. I don't know if that matters to you guys, but he only got that job because his dad is God. My stepdad was the god of Sam's Choice Cola. That doesn't help me. Sam's Choice is soda for poor people. I know, I'm trying to keep you guys in the loop here. God, I'm a gross person. Every time I'm around people that this many people better than me, I feel very weird. Just kidding, I'm better than all of you. No, nobody's better or worse, we're all friends. I shouldn't have watched so much Sopranos today. It's got my mind in just a violent place. Is Tony Soprano hot?
Yes.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think so too. Let's talk about food some more. People love the food, I guess. Or maybe it's just me. It's pretty fun. I like exercising as much as the next dude, but I also like smoking vast amounts of weed and eating whatever the fuck I want. If I want to hike 4 miles with my dog, I'll do it. If I want to eat 4 crumble cookies in a sitting, I do it. I'm real. Here's my food pyramid, okay? This is how it goes. Fast food, Thanksgiving, foods with weed. That is the way to health. That is the way, friends. When you've squandered all your other, attributes, just stick to that pyramid and you'll be the picture of health. And you can also get a sports physical and someone will grab your balls and you'll probably be fine. I mean, eat what you want is the point of that. But, yeah, the original food pyramid, not good. My cult would observe that. That's what made me think, well, how am I going to feed these people? Fast food, Thanksgiving, and weed. It's so weird that you can turn weed into dessert. Like, Jesus turned water into wine. I'm big on Jesus, if you guys weren't picking this up. It's Easter, it's Lent, it's Passover, it's all those things, probably. Need to give a man his respect. What was I saying about Jesus? Water into wine. Lame. Just kidding. Wine's awesome. Water into any wine outside of here. Lame. Weed into dessert. Then you guys like weed?
Yes.
Boomers like weed. You had grass in the 60s, right? Shit ain't grass anymore. Make you lay in the fucking grass. You like weed. God, why couldn't you have been my mom? Not now, though. But, yeah, I'm glad boomers like weed. You should like it. You've earned it. Shit. You guys invented Woodstock. You can't smoke a little bit of doobage in 2025? Hell yeah. I like that. That makes me feel at home here. Weed is harmless. I don't know if you guys know it's medicine. Nothing bad. You can quit whenever you want. You won't, but you could quit whenever you want. It's like not addictive. It doesn't affect your productivity or your finances or your sex drive or your gut. No, fine. It's all fine. It's legal and it's medicine. That's all we need to know. Although this bullshit around here, this legal, don't do that. Don't do that. If you want weed, ask me or a couple of people sitting back there. I will give you the safest, best weed that North Carolina has to offer. It's fine. I want you guys to be safe and happy. I want you to have a good night. I want you to get home by at least the first or second Blue Bloods rerun tonight. I got my shirt unbuttoned, like sell it for you. I won't rip you off and steal your house and do a reverse mortgage, but I'll give you a little something. Like anyone in here can get a reverse mortgage. I don't do this thing where I talk to people either. I don't like comedians who do that too much. You're nice enough to sit up front. What do I need? Hey, your job sucks. Come on. You're nice people. I hate that shit. They just do that because they're not real. Speaking of real, millennials, boy are we fucking up. Boy are we fucking up. Boomers good. Millennials bad. Gen Z good. It skips a generation.
No.
What?
No.
Less weed.
Gen Z.
It's about me. This is only 45 minutes this week I get. That means anything to me. Except my dog and weed, two great non-addictive things. But I don't hate millennials, really. God, such a reaction. I didn't know any of you could even fucking react, but I guess I know what I need to say. The millennial shit that bothers me is the words that we use. Millennial speak, I call it. Like, I was today years old. When I learned that, I was today years old. Shut the fuck up. Maybe today should be your last day year old. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Guess what? You're not going to spoil a conversation other than you being in it. That is what's spoiling it. Spoiler alert. Yeah, fuck millennials. God, no wonder they all hate us. How about this one? I did a thing, so I did a thing. Oh. If you fucking see somebody with I did a thing as an Instagram caption, don't just unfollow them. Unfollow them in life. Just do not follow them anymore. I did a thing. Millennials speak. Look it up. There's so much more. But I don't want to say it or hear it. So look out for the millennial speak. I thought when millennials were in charge, shit would be better. Like, weed would be, who cares about weed? Shit, like, we'd be flying around to outer space and shit. Like, actually making it there and back, though. Blowing up rockets above indigenous countries. Ooh, sorry, Elon Musk fans. Favorite billionaire, huh? He's not mine. My favorite billionaire is Adam Sandler. Dresses how I used to dress when all my clothes were JCPenney layaway. He stuck with it. He stuck with it. Bought a house a couple years ago. I mean, my wife bought me a house a couple years ago. I'm talking about her a lot. I wouldn't normally mention her this much in my act, but she's here, so I have to be like, oh, hey. She hears worse. It's a nice house. I don't know what the bank was thinking giving me money for 30 years. I have 30 years to pay it back. I'm not gonna live 13 more years. Come on, 30 fucking years? So when I signed the note, it's promissory. I'm like, I promise you'll get your money the day after the student loan people. The next day, you'll get it all. This comedy shit's gonna blow up any minute. Except 6-figure student loan and house debt. You gotta do a lot of comedy for that. Gotta be Adam Sandler. Sorry, I keep drinking all this water. For no reason, because hydration is fake. I don't know if you guys know this, but before like Obama, so I know, I didn't mean to say it. Before him, I didn't see adults drink water. Ever. Definitely not in a bottle for $3. Fuck no. Here was hydration for adults when I was growing up. Coffee, soda, milk with dinner if you're fucking gross, and then whiskey. That was it. But I know it's probably been a long time, but anytime I went to my friend's house and their mom trotted out milk with that dinner, I never talked to that fucker again. Who the fuck wants it? I want some chicken parm and milk. Like, what in the fuck? It's a bunch of goddamn behemoths. They fattened us up like cattle. That was all that goddamn milk propaganda with the jizz mustache and everything. Got milk? Yeah, I got milk every fucking night that I don't want. That was hydration. What a crock of shit. Hydration was invented by big big water companies. Like, flip around a bottle of Evian. What does it say in the mirror? Naive. Exactly. They're telling us to our fucking face. Idiots. Keep drinking $5 water. Okay, don't drink the water in Wilmington. You'll get AIDS. Buy a filter. Luckily, I already have it, so I can drink all the water I want. Here's another piece of bullshit that goes right along with bottled water. Recycling. Give me a fucking break, friends. Recycling? Really? Hell yes, sir. Another real one. You guys really have been to like the DMV and any of this government bullshit around here? Do you think those workers are gonna go to a fucking landfill and be like, oh, I don't know, this Mountain Dew bottle's a number 3 and it's not rinsed out, put it in the special pile. No, the special pile is hell, where all the garbage ends up. Recycling is a crock of shit. Every naive water bottle that you throw in a recycling bin is going in a dolphin's ass. I hate to tell you, the turtles are gonna die because recycling is fake. Although I do hear those cute little turtles taste like veal and lobster combined because of how they grow up, so I kind of want to eat one. I'm not gonna, I just kind of want to. It's probably good. I don't eat much seafood because I don't know if you guys have ever looked at it, but it's fucking bugs. It's insects that crawl. If you saw a crab walking right here, you wouldn't eat it, but if it swims, $30! That's another fucking weird thing about poor people and food. If you go to one of these restaurants, you're gonna see this on the menu. You guys are gonna look at like these pages. I look in the bottom right with the soda and the kids menu. But if you're ever looking at that shit, here's what you're gonna see. A Gruyere reducted pasta with chicken cutlet. Okay, so you put mac and cheese and chicken nuggets in a Williams-Sonoma bowl and now it's $30 fucking. Oh, but it's crab. Oh, you mean the fucking pube disease that you get? Crabs? That's what you want to eat? Fresh crabs. Those crabs could be coming off the pubes of a whale. That could be an STD for a fucking shark. You don't know? But Red Lobster Shrimpathon, go for it. Hey, whatever. It's a good birthday meal. Sorry for yelling. I'm a passionate man. I'm a man of passions. Therapy, fake. We already went over that, but let me just say this. Therapists they're like, I can't work on teeth too hard. Can't work on feet or dicks too hard. Okay, I'll go tell people to like, not look at screens before bed and drink less coffee. $150 an hour, please. Hey, you have anxiety? Have you tried not doing the stuff that makes you anxious? Wow! Thanks, doctor! Have I tried it? Have I tried cheering up? Only for 40 years, dude. But now I use online therapy. I use BetterHelp. This became pretty popular during. You use that?
You got a promo code? I'll take it.
Yeah, it's /John Grimes. You get 0% off. Actually, you might have to pay more. But my therapist is nice now. Ever since I upgraded to premium, he stays awake the whole time. Stays awake the whole time. We talk a lot about phobias in there. I have a lot of phobias. One being agora. That's why I'm not making eye contact with any of you. But I think one of the interesting phobias is homophobia. And I think the definition is wrong. I'm not afraid of gays. I don't think most straight dudes are afraid of gays. Most straight dudes are afraid of being called gay. That is their biggest fear. Oh, you got a clean shirt on there, we gay, bro? Like, sorry, I want to present myself with a modicum of dignity. That means I like wieners in my mouth all the time and in my bum. Didn't know that. Thanks for telling me though. That's what homophobia is, the fear of all these guys like, oh. Here's how I can tell my straight brethren that gay, you don't have to worry about anyone thinking you're gay or any gay people wanting you. There's one test. Do any straight people want you? No. Straight women have the lowest standards of mates in the animal kingdom. Here's my evidence. I've been married twice. Exactly. Not hard to hook up with a straight lady. Not hard. I could probably do it 3 times tonight just based on how funny I'm being. Not with anyone in here, people who didn't see it, and I can go brag. I don't know if you guys know this, I'm a headliner in the daytime at a wine bar. Comedy is the best in daylight. It's really good when we can all just look weird at each other. That does help not make eye contact when all of you are just in a pitch black hole. That is kind of what a nice way to do it is, but yeah. Therapy and anger management, that shit. We're all just looking for info though. There's so much info. Like the other millennial stuff, like I thought would be better. is that having access to all the universe's information would make people smarter. Did it work? Fuck no. Everyone, I'm an idiot, and I have a PhD. By the way, that means nothing. I just say that to sound real when my wife's around. I don't, it's like, this guy needs a cover job like Batman. Need a day job fighting crime so my wife can tell people at work that, you know, I'm not this. The info's not good though. Here's where people get their info. True crime and Joe Rogan. Who likes true crime in here? Probably a lot. One, some of you are lying, but true crime is just Joe Rogan for women. That's honestly all it is. They have 3 hours a day to listen to it. It guides their life. Makes them horny, just like the dudes who listen to Joe Rogan. They love it. Like, I need some advice. Does anyone, you don't know who Joe Rogan is? I'll tell you who the fuck Joe Rogan is. He's a little 5-foot bitch who takes steroids.
And never wears a shirt.
Never wears a shirt. And has a podcast where he tells people to like drink urine to cure cancer. He used to be a comedian. People call him one, but I don't know. You guys are pretty astute comedy fans if you're here seeing me. So if you don't know who Rogan is, I'm glad. But he sucks, and he's like a true crime. Except his shit isn't as like informative as true crime. His stuff is like, hey guys, you should make your bed and be an alpha and shoot elk on horseback and eat that shit raw. That's like how you become a badass motherfucker. You can be an alpha anything. Alpha is beyond the binary. It's not just men and women. You can be an alpha anything if you want. If you listen to enough Joe Rogan, fucking life will be great. True crime fans are like, yeah, I already make my bed. I want to know how to murder my fucking husband and get away with it. Like tonight. I want this information now, please. And then it's also crazy to me that people are like, I had a long day working at the bank, denying loans to people who deserved it. I had a hard day. You know what I need to unwind tonight, honey? I want to furiously masturbate to a mother of 3 drowning all of her kids in a lake. And I want it to be real, not a movie, not TV. I want to know that those fucking kids suffered so I can relax tonight before bed. That is the sick mind of a true crime fan. People disgust me. Not more than Rogan, though. I'd rather my wife murder me tonight than listen to one more episode of Joe Rogan. So I'm with the true crime folks. Like, Slay Queen. Yeah, that's not the best. I'm pretty sure, based on my wife's viewing habits, she wants to murder me and ascend to power like Madam Secretary. She's a big fan of that show. Scares the shit out of me. Yeah, it's a good show. We'd be watching it on Friday night together, ordering pizza after a hard week if you were my mom. Not that. I have this weird habit, I don't know if you guys do this, but I can like instantly picture another life happening. And it's so depressing because those other lives are like infinitely better than my life. Like I'll be in line for coffee or something, see a cute barista. I know that's a stereotype, but you know, it's not hard to make coffee. You have to be hot to stand out. So you see the person, you got like 6 steps in line. I see her, I'm like, oh, I bet I have enough money for us to live for 6 months. 9 if we do the cheap drugs. And you take your next step up in line, you're like, my wife would get over it. I mean, she needs a fresh start. We probably could, we'll still be friends, she's nice. Then you get the next step in line. And what you mean to say is, I would like a large iced oat milk latte with cinnamon, please. Except you look up and you say, I love you. So my mind gets away from me a little bit when it comes to, you know, projecting an entire new mom into my life. That's what I do. That's how John Grimes lives his life. Also, another, just something cool. I don't like to point out people in the crowd, but we have another guy here named John Grimes. Give it up for John Grimes. 2 times for John Grimes. All right, you got 2 of us tonight. Buy one, get one free. Although, I would have bought him. But hey, you can't get your money back now. Have a glass of wine. How many people are members here? Mostly members. Okay, good. I don't want any riffraff in here. Regular ass people. I'm gonna join this place just so I can hang out with all of you out of spite. I'm just gonna come up here and just keep talking like this. Spite life. That's the best diet to be on too, by the way, spite diet. Like if you have people who constantly try to like love you with food, not hungry. Eat in secret. Eat in the garage with your dog and your Ninja Turtle toys and your weed. That's real, my garage really is like that. Anyway, I have a couple more things to hit you guys with before I let you go. At least you have the rest of your whole night. I mean, it's like 7:30. I still have time to black out before Blue Bloods. I think what it boils down to for me, and I'm not talking about you guys are cool. But parents are a bunch of goddamn liars. That got me off to a rough start. I love my parents. This lady gets it. I love my parents, but goddamn did they lie to me from the start. Now they didn't know I was a young genius, so this probably would have worked on regular kids. Shit didn't work on me. Like, how about this one? If you're good this year, an obese man is gonna fly here from Alaska using deer. He's gonna be wearing a red jumpsuit like he's in the Bloods, and he's gonna come into our trailer that does not have a chimney or a lock on the door, and he's gonna give you a PlayStation. I'm like, Mom, the only way I'm getting a PlayStation is if you get custody of it from Walmart. That is how I'm getting a PlayStation this year. Lie. Sorry, spoiler alert, Santa's not real. Or how about like, if you work hard and you're decent, all that shit. You can be anything you want in life. You believe that, sir, because for your generation it was true. And I'm glad. Me, I don't know, Mom. How many presidents of the United States of America were born in a trailer and then taken to a hospital? Probably not that many. Not sure anything I want is on the menu for life. Looking back though, I guess the biggest lie, the most hurtful lie they ever told me, is, don't worry, buddy. This divorce isn't your fault. And that's why I'm a comedian. I'm John Grimes. Have a good night.